inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run with the third-year man. It's James Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
180.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now he is free up the right sideline. Moving inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Now, this looks like a design run. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He is in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Point after now from Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because they're off.
And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
James Cook with a nice gain there to move the chains. And here we are in year 3, Mike, and all James Cook does is get better. Had a good, solid rookie season a couple years ago. 1,500 yards, kind of a breakout year last year, making the Pro Bowl. He continues this steady improvement. He's going to be one of the top backs in the entire league.
They face second down and 7.
Half 85. We go.
Now Allen. This one downfield for Kincaid. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Middle.
Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A pass pulled in by Henry. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off, it's Damar Hamlin. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 40.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On play action, Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Allen going to throw again. That's taken in. It's James Cook, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long. To throw again, it's Allen. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Bateman is the motion man. Now, rush. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Off 52.
Now Allen. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bills.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Allen to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Ready?
Bateman is the motion man. Here's Rush. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go! Ready?
Throwing is Rush. This one complete to Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
It's the tight end Likely in motion.
Go!
He'll go again here with Henry. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a designed run. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and goal.
Ready?
Again, it'll be Henry. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Ravens 31, Bills nothing.
right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Rush to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
70 range. 70 range.
To throw is Rush. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be third down.
18. Pioneer. Come on. Set. And up.
Rush. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to be fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He's going to keep it himself. And he's into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Rush. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds. They marked him at the 35-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Bateman is the motion man. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes the rookie 4th rounder out of Kentucky, Ray Davis. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Samuel has it working the middle. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
What's that?
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's taken in by Shakir. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Snap 10. Look out.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Let's go.
Now, Rush. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills cut into the lead a little bit. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Pistol give to Henry. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready up.
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Bateman is the motion man.
Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the give, here's Henry. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This into the hands of Flowers for the jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
What's that?
On first down, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, it's Allen. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, There's just something about him today that does.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. It's a win here for the Ravens. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.